You have to be right before you go after the relationship. You have to understand who you are or what you want from this world to then articulate that in conversation and in communication to then connect. That seems to be a lot of us. Like, we are just making so many like excuses, rhymes, and reasons, or just don't know how to make a fucking decision. Literally figuring it out as the days go by and like wanting to grab onto life, grab hold of it and know what to do with it all while balancing out who they are as a person, who they are as a business, who they are as a wife, as a husband, as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend. Y'all ready for this? Listen, wherever I'm at, it's always construction, new builds, so y'all might hear some beeping in the background, but that's not the point. The point of today is that we are back with the Golden Impact, brand identity, self-awareness, what's going on, personal identity, all mixed into relationships and how we can really make the best relationships possible. So y'all know I had the curls and I want to take them out during the video, but I'm like figuring out how to take out the curls without them like getting like, you know, not how I want them to be. And then I'm like, is it the perfect moment to take out the curls? Am I dressed? And that seems to be a lot of us. Like, we are just making so many like excuses, rhymes, and reasons, or just don't know how to make a fucking decision. Right? And this shit blows me, right? Because this is why we're here today. The Golden Impact, respectfully, everybody that's been on our YouTube videos, those who have been watching it from the 360 video booth perspective. Listen, to tell you the truth, at the end of the day, you are a business first and you are a person first. Before the 360 video booth, before the how-tos, before all the videos that just give us the 200K, 300K, 50K, 40K, like, we have to bring this present and really transition because it's important. It's important to know that, you know, a lot of us think we go through certain things just to go through them, when in all actuality, we're going through them to help another person, to literally pave the way for them, to give them the advice, the expertise, the experience that we initially went through, right? So it's literally the definition of how to, of this is bigger than us. And like the curls, like this is bigger than me right now. the curls is bigger than me, right? Because somebody could be watching and they like, oh, you know, let me see the curls, like, let me go take care of myself today. Let me go get an extra whatever today, right? That's really what this video is about. This video is about the personal identity, the brand identity, and how we can transform that into the best relationships, the best experience possible, right? So I'm really speaking to the people who may be doing shit that they don't want to do. Like, literally figuring it out as the days go by and like wanting to grab onto life, grab hold of it and know what to do with it, all while balancing out who they are as a person, who they are as a business, who they are as a wife, as a husband, as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, as an individual, a sole proprietor, right? So we are grateful again because, respectfully, at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that happen to us on a daily basis that we are not privy to, right? Because we're on autopilot. So I just want to speak to y'all about 3 things that really are going to help us really figure out our brand identity, our personal identity, and how we can make the best relationships as possible. Because I don't know about you, but anybody that's in business, anybody that works really hard, right? How to distinguish the feeling of comfortability, how to start, how to brand yourself, what relationships we should take, what relationships we should not take or keep, right? Gotta go, are all just aligning exactly what it is and who we need to be, you know? And that's why I want to touch on these 3 things: autopilot, relationships, and faith, right? Because that's going to really be the whole gist of why it is that people are people, right? Why are you the way you are? Well, that has to do with what you believe in, your faith, your relationship to yourself, your relationship to other people. What has your autopilot been, right? Right? We automatically hear relationships and we think, who fucking, who sucking, right? Respectfully. But relationships can be business. All relationships are business, right? Because it's an input-output. So let's dive right into it. With the autopilot, right? Essentially, when you are at a job, right? Reasons why we retired at age 25, right? But when you're at a job and that job has you on autopilot, or you're in a business, or you're in just around family, or you're around members, that people that you know that really have you on autopilot. You wake up, same thing, different, same thing, day in, day out. There's nothing really different. It's more so, you know what you have to do, so let me clock in, let me go do it. That really stunts our creativity. It stunts our ability to think. Like, there's literally questions that I will ask somebody and they will just tell me they're not sure without even thinking. And it's like, damn, did you take 2 to 3 seconds to just fucking think? So I want us to really be conscious of the autopilot that we can easily be in. I'm talking about waking up late, worrying about if you're going to be late, but then deciding if I don't make it anyway, it's a problem. So now I'm going to be late and they just need to be lucky that I'm here, right? Then you get to work and now it's negative Nancy over here, negative Becky, negative Jillian, negative Karen, everybody talking, and you just wanting yourself to prevail and be positive in a negative environment. And then the day goes by. Now you're wondering about lunch. Damn, did I bring lunch today? Do I have to pay for lunch? I'm about to pay for lunch all week. Like, what is my budget? Am I even budgeting, right? Then the day is over and now it's like, damn, I got the most energy. I'm about to leave a spot, I'm about to leave job, I'm about to leave this environment, I'm about to leave wherever, and you got the most energy that you ever had. Yeah, and sometimes it's like that. Like, sometimes it's really like that. Like, things happen and you just gotta go with it. You gotta go with the flow. And that's why I'm just grateful to be an environment that doesn't allow me to be on autopilot. Like, my mentor, like my investors, even my close new friends. Okay, shout out to my new friends. Shout out to my new, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I constantly reassure the people that I'm around me that I love them and that they mean so much to me, because being on autopilot is so detrimental to our lives. We have to keep it pushing. We have to move. There's another purpose for us to be here, right? We have to allow ourselves and give ourselves the permission to really get the best experiences possible. So, just to give y'all a quick, right? 2 books that helped me get away from autopilot is How to Think Bigger by Martin Meadows and How to Change the Way You Think by Amy Sharp. So those 2 books really put our lives and our mindset into perspective, that every day that we have shouldn't be determined by anyone else other than you. Yeah, y'all, we in Vegas right now. Side note, take the trip. Take the trip, take the business trip, take the personal trip, take all the trips. It don't matter. Okay, number 2, relationships. So, relationships. Like we said, a lot of people think of relationships of relationships. Literally, all they do is get you further in life. Whether that's further emotionally, further financially, it just gets you further expeditiously more than what you would have done by yourself. And so relationships are so crucial because they can help you build on a monumental level. I'm talking about whether you're thinking about an idea and you're not sure of it and somebody reassures it. Whether you're contemplating your next steps in life, and now based off of a relationship or who you know, it's already brought forth to you. And now it's more so of a recharger, of an energy, right? A high energy vibrations. And when it comes to relationships, to go to impact, your girl Ruby, Big Empress, you know that? We on the energy budget, respectfully. And that's how it is when it comes to our brand, when it comes to our personal, when it comes to all the identities that we characterize with, is energy budget. Because at the end of the day, the relationships that you have will help make you who you are sought out to be. And that's exactly why when you don't know who you are, you don't know who your brand identity is, it kind of clouds your judgments on relationships. It kind of clouds your judgments on who you should be around, who you should be speaking to, who you should connect with, right? Second guessing, what does this person feel? Or what does this text message mean? Or do they even feel the vibrations? Like, when you're self-aware, when you are knowing who you are, this actually is adding value to every decision you make. And now discernment becomes one of your most powerful skills. And that, quite frankly, discernment Look it up. Here's the definition here. Has also become a great weight to us, because knowing how to make a decision that's best for you, it saves you time. What we say, a made up mind saves you time. And if y'all haven't tapped into our Instagram, make sure y'all click that link in the description box below, because we always come with y'all Don't Fold Fridays, because even though in all actuality every day we don't fold, especially Friday, right? You go into the weekend, anything or everything go with a relationship or autopilot, or even just your faith is like, okay, Sunday's here, right? But here are two references that actually helped me with relationships, right? And what helped us with relationships was really confidence. Like literally being confident in yourself will help you with relationships with a man, will help you with relationships with a woman, will help you with relationships with your business, will help you with relationships with everything around you, because you know when to say yes and you know when to say yes. Yes, I said yes twice. Yes to yourself and yes to others. And Ruby should have said yes to Do Not Disturb, making this video for y'all, because we are family now. We need to tap into what's going on here. We need to tap on to what's going on personally and identity and what's happening into these relationships. So let me give you these two resources real quick, right? The first book is Confidence by Martin Meadows. Again, all these links will be in the description box below, so you can go ahead and click it and tap in and really just utilize what has been left as clues. And that's what we've really conquered this full last year, these full last 2 years, because we don't need a great year, we don't need a great day, we don't need a great month, we need a great decade that's gonna set us apart for the rest of our lives. And these books are exactly what's done it for us. So Confidence by Martin Meadows, right? Your value, it helps your value show up in your choices, right? And then scriptures from the Bible, like simply scriptures from the Bible. Not necessarily go read the Bible every day, but maybe find a book that just talks about certain scriptures on certain days. We have a book that literally we read every single morning. It's a quick 1 page that you read every single day, and it has the date on it, and it just brings us present to how we should be giving everything up to God, giving our love up to God, giving our worries, our stress, our problems, and everything up to God. There's nothing that we need to worry about because it's already taken care of. And how it's taken care of is your journey that you are going to use to share somebody else. Again, reverting it back to the bigger picture. We're not just gonna say it's the bigger picture and say we help people. Like, no, you don't fucking help anyone. The bigger picture is actually knowing that everything you're going through is something you glow through to grow through. And that is what the world needs. They need your perspective. They need your voice. They need your experiences to really mold them and help the next one. Each one reach one, right? So lastly, dabbling into faith, there's always a higher purpose. We were just talking about bigger picture, but now there's a higher purpose. Because a lot of us think that there's one purpose for us to attach our identity to, our brand to, our personal development to. When in all actuality, your brand identity has nothing to fucking do with like your colors and your lettering and how blank the page is so it can look luxurious. Like, in all actuality, it is what someone is perceiving you as. It's what someone is perceiving your business as. What someone is perceiving your personnel as. That is what your brand identity is. That is what your business identity is. And now, being that we are people behind a business, your personal identity and your brand identity can be very well much the same or very similar, right? So letting go of that judgment, letting go of what people think, letting go of what people actually perceive you, which is your brand, right? And really just taking into doing exactly what it is you love to do and how you want to be presented as if tomorrow's not here, right? Mentally allowing ourselves to know that we get through every day with a belief system. So what is your belief system? I want you to prompt it, write it out. What is your actual belief system? Who do you believe in? What do you believe in? Listen, over here we feel nothing. We fear Nathan. Nathan, you watching this? We fear Nathan but the Lord, okay? Because at the end of the day, if tomorrow is not promised, I want today. I want today's actions. I want today's meals. I want today's experience. I want today's discernment and decisions to reflect the life that I know I should be living. And then some. Just because I'm doing God's work. Just because I was made in His image and in His likeness. Right? So I want you to drop it in the comments. Like, let me know, like, How is it that y'all feel like we should discuss brand identity and personal identity and how it relates to relationship? Because at the end of the day, you have to be right before you go after the relationship. You have to understand who you are or what you want from this world to then articulate that in conversation and in communication to then connect. That communication and connectivity is written all over relationships. Let's self-reflect after this video. Again, I want to thank y'all all for popping out. Y'all see the curls down. Let us know if y'all want to see us. We're traveling right now. We are in Vegas. It's a beautiful, beautiful scenery. Vegas is home, as you can see, as well as many other states and countries that you will see these videos in. Not necessarily vlogs, but maybe, I don't know. Drop a comment. Let us know. If y'all want to see vlogs, y'all want to see us speak to the people out there in these streets that we vet. Because we're not going up to random people and just walking and talking. That's not what we do here. We're the goals of impact, right? So it's always about where we at next, who we're speaking to next. How can that better you as a person, as an individual? So hopefully that you got from watching this was three to four references that you can always revert to. Know that it is always working in your favor. It will work or it will work, and you are the golden impact that everyone needs. I love y'all. Tune into the next episode because listen, if you haven't watched this interview already, make sure y'all do so because this marks the new beginning of the golden impact brand identity, personal identity into the relationship we all want and need. So shout out to y'all that's tuned in and stayed all the way to this end. Those that stayed all the way to the end of the video, we will always be giving y'all a golden gift in the description box or in the comments below. So make sure you're engaged because we ready to go. Let me show y'all what we doing over here. So this is new construction. Y'all know we are in real estate. Of course, y'all are our babies that we tend to first, but real estate and construction is what we do. Building a new property over here. Oh, very lucky I'm sturdy with this camera. And from New York, too. Somebody would have been scared, but not me. Alright y'all, so we will see y'all on the next video. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment. Ain't no regular schmeggler no more. It's done. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you on the next video. Mwah.